busy stalking mom on the carcass. Shows you just from an early age what these youngsters are trained to do, and it's just in their instinct. Very good morning to all the viewers and subscribers. We've had quite an interesting couple of days. We've had some massive fires in the Manyaleti. A lot of the area to the south of main camp burnt. We had fires burning for about 3 days. So we've all been fighting fires and making sure that we're keeping the Manyaleti safe. Came out this morning and there's a lot of rain and drizzle around. We followed up on what we thought was a hyena running through the bush. It was actually a young lion from the Nharu pride, and we've just picked up on the Nharu pride, and they are feeding on a buffalo. But it's quite an extraordinary sighting here. They're feeding on this buffalo, and on our way in there was another buffalo that they had killed, but they're not feeding on it yet. So we're just with some of the youngsters and females at the moment, but no sign of red road yet. We just come a little bit further down from those other females feeding, and there's another youngster and female feeding here. So that means they would have killed 3 buffalo yesterday. So this pride is doing exceptionally well. Still no sign of red road. We are carrying on looking. Females were looking south at something a little bit earlier, so we're not sure if that was red road, but at the moment we can't find him on any of the carcasses here. Now with all this food, these Nharus will be here for a long time. They've finished the one buffalo, which this youngster's feeding on, which was probably a young calf. The other one that the group was feeding on was a little bit bigger. And then I'll show you on the way out, there's a full one that they haven't even touched. It's just funny that red road's not on either of these carcasses for now. You'll see this female here is looking again to the south. I wonder if she's looking at red road. Let's just wait and see. But you'll see those 2 youngsters also to the right there arguing over that piece of meat. But I'm more interested in this female, what she's looking at. Hoping red road is around here, and we're hoping red road is getting a meal. He should get a meal from 3 or 4 buffalo. There's the other carcass over there. And that's the other carcass that they've nearly finished, and then there's one completely finished carcass further back. So it's been a very, very successful day's hunting for the Nharus, but still no sign of red road. You'll see what that female's doing. She's scraping the sand and soil over the area where that kill site is, just to cover the scent of maybe the intestines, just not to attract other hyenas, maybe not attract other lions. But you'll often see female lions doing this and scraping over the area where a kill site is. Still very surprising for us not to see red road. I'm going to focus in here on one of the cubs on the right hand side of the frame. It's busy stalking mom on the carcass. Shows you just from an early age what these youngsters are trained to do, and it's just in their instinct. They just watch mom all the time. Whatever mom does, they replicate. Here's number 2, doing a similar thing. You can see what a beautiful open area it is where they've killed these buffalo. When you see these cubs out in the open like this, you realize how big they are and how well they're doing. These 5 lionesses are pretty amazing hunters, and they've clearly displayed that by killing 3 or 4 buffalo here. It's not an easy task, but the herd of buffalo in this area at the moment is having to drink at main dam all the time and then go and feed far away from the dam because that's where the best grass is. So they're covering massive distances every day, which weakens them a bit, and the lions have obviously taken full advantage of that. One thing I haven't really noticed about that female in the background with the kinky tail is one of her eyes is very, very milky. Maybe she's damaged that eye. It's her right eye, you'll see her. think we're going to leave these lines this morning. Just to recap, Nharu's 4 buffaloes, 5 lionesses, 9 cubs. What an amazing morning. Still haven't been able to pick up Red Road. Maybe he'll be back here later this evening.